Alright, I'm here. Hi everybody, it's Michiodai. I'm Michiodai, your tokusatsu hero wannabe. I feel a little lazy tonight, a little tired, so I'm not gonna be speaking as loud as I usually do. So hopefully the Spotify music doesn't drown my voice out. But yeah, I'm gonna be continuing with my emotes. As you can see, there wasn't any progress yesterday. I didn't do drawing at all. I was doing some checking up some adulting stuff, and yeah, that took a bit, needlessly. And I also did watch 2 more episodes of Kamen Rider Den-O, and I'm like 4 AK emotes. Yeah, I mean, this is the same as last time. I'm gonna have to move on to another emote. I'm just gonna sketch out another emote. But yeah. So just to preface this stream, I'm gonna be talking about like Kamen Rider Den-O spoilers, as well as spoilers for FF14 patch 7.1. So hope you guys have played at least FF14 7.1. I don't need to ask you guys to watch like Kamen Rider Den-O.
It's the funniest shit ever.
That was Min. She took over for a second. It was really... I was not expecting that. Like, I think it surpassed my expectations when I... Okay, like, let's go hit first into patch 7.1. I think it's great that we actually played it on the Friday. I think this way is actually better if we play the patches on like the Friday when like everyone has more or less completed it, like the MSQ, and they can tune into Min's stream for this. I didn't stream mine because I felt a little tired. I'm like, I don't want to really stream my FF14 stuff. What? About what? Yeah, you were starting to stream like, and then you were like, oh, you're so big, adjust the model. I'm like, well, open it up. Then you're like, oh no, I'm started stream already. What the fuck? You didn't test. Did you launch a space shuttle before checking all your shit? Yeah, they won't trust you with one. They'll trust me with a space shuttle. I crash it anyway, but at least they trusted me. I'm just poking fun at you. Okay, sorry, I was being mean. Eh? You gonna type on my chat? You gonna You're gonna add activity to my channel while you're watching an advertisement about the new upcoming movie that's actually apparently out already, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be. It's ancient civilization. Ancient civilization has a lot of nipples.
You have nipples now.
What? Say it ain't so. I have nipples? What are they talking about? Yeah, it's just ads on my channel. Sorry for the ads. I don't think I can turn it off. Let me try it. What did I want? What the hell did I want again? I'm gonna try. Okay, this emote I'm gonna try is just like I wanted to try like a sweating kind of like hot emote, but like I don't know if this will translate well in such a small thing because I don't really like sweat. I've drawn like a few emotes before, like not for myself. I just like it's for work and stuff. And like they're not even like the Twitch kind of emotes, so they're even smaller. So I was like thinking like, this might not translate too well. So I'm just gonna just do a very quick sketch just to see if this even works. But yeah, 7.1, right? It was, I think I expected, okay, so like I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, I'm gonna expect like some backstory with like Zoroja and like possibly like Guloja's mom. And so we got the backstory of Guloja's mom, and I guess a bit of backstory for Zoroja that was super in passing, and like, yeah, alright. So like the backstory that we got from Zoroja was like, oh, he helped to fight some stuff and protect people. I'm like, yeah, to raw visual, but like, I mean, it feels like everyone treats it as if it's some stuff, you know, after Bakuja just set one free. And also, I would take that as like, okay, he did, but like, the thing is that I don't know if he was there to protect people, or it's like, haha, now I can be even stronger. I can prove myself even bigger. I can be even more big ball. He sure had big balls. Someone knows. So, like, I don't know. Like, it's like Woglama just says in passing, like, oh yeah, he was like really. He was really nice to like me and Kuana at, like before the rite of passage. What was it called? Rite of succession? Is that rite of succession like started, that kind of thing? So I was like, I could not tell. I could not tell at all. I mean, like they do definitely like throughout the rite of succession, they're like Nissan, all that kind of thing. They still call him brother and all that kind of thing, like, you know, endearingly a little bit. They don't fully hate him. It's not like he was like a big bully to him or to them or that kind of thing. But like, you know, maybe he was just really quiet. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't hurt anybody yet. The Vieira cousin. Wait, it doesn't show they're doing the you get. Oh, when Woglama said like, yeah, we don't get shown it during, like, we have like, I know like Hylian's gone and shit, but it's like, you know, if you want to take away the echoes, that's fine, but why do you keep giving us the echoes anyway? And just like, you know, the echoes like was such a good storytelling device previously, and now it's just like, oh yeah, you get it from this bunny that was stuck in this storm. I'm like, how's it get a how's it that I get the echo from this person in here rather than the other person in that test tube that actually has a human mind or something like that? Wait, was that Vieira cousin? Wait, I'm suddenly forgetting. Oh, that one, right? Yeah. No, that's not satiated with Vieras. This is a carbuncle. Come on. Has there been any other bunnies besides the minion in FF14? I don't think there's been any straight up bunny monsters. In fact, that's the most like bunny thing ever. The floppy ears. Those ears did not look that floppy. They look like they can like put a dent in my face. I saw some people theorize that Kakia is that Kurao Vitra, but what? No. Huh? As a skin? What? I don't think that's how Turao. They no. Choto. They did not manufacture the Turao Vidral.
They're saying that she was put in there, that's why she...
Well, no, you can't just change a person's like. Did Zoraja like change color when he channeled in a beast? No. Did he turn like? Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that. I don't. That's wild. Nah, I think it was just born that way, guys. I think it's just. Yeah, I don't even know. Even if it is, like, I don't even know why they would do that. What kind of storytelling plot device is that? Like, oh yeah, Erenville, did you know that this was your mother and that like the wall killed it and shit? And I was just like, yeah, what? Sure. Yeah, nah. Say goodbye to your mom all the more. No, she's gone. She went into the fucking cloud and shit. Like, her memory was uploaded. So that's not the rabbit, dumbasses. What kind of theory is that? The records say they never really managed to complete the experiment, so I really doubt it. Yeah, I don't think it happened. I don't think Kakia was one of the people who got experimented on. I don't think their memory would, and so their souls would literally get consumed by the Turao Vidral. I don't think that's how that works. Come on, man. Like, Kakia's gone. It's fine. We don't need to bring back dead people every time. Seems more likely that it was Tisho Jaso attempted to put in the Turao Vidral and failed, and only part of the soul remained in there. I don't know if it's still in it. Yeah, it sounds more plausible. Yeah, that sounds more plausible. They didn't really confirm it, that kind of thing. But I mean, the thing is that the thing is fucking dead. I think it was like it's a Turao Vidral, but sure as shit, like they just put it there just for the spectacle, right? Like that thing has no purpose in the main story. The laboratory has a purpose in the main story, but not the Turao Vidral itself. It's there as a dungeon boss. That's it. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Even if Tisho Jar's like souls in there, I'm like, so what? Like, it's gone. It's gone. She was literally a dungeon boss. She wasn't even an EX boss. It's fine, whatever. But speaking of people who got brought back, though, you got a naughty queen over here. Yeah, a needle queen. Spinned in past tense, but now present tense. Huh? Only by the government. Wait, to what? Oh, become a trial boss. Yeah, and even then, people didn't seem worried about it one bit. You want me to put on my group or something? Sure. If I put on my group, then I won't really talk that. Like I'm very soft right now because I'm tired. Oh no, as in I'll probably like switch from like back to mic also. Because like if it's mic group, I have to like expand my voice a lot more.
Oh, why then? It's up to
You can say whatever you want first.
you. It's okay. No, I don't have any. I just
You don't know. I thought you wanted to say something about spin.
I just think that it's probably pastoral, but like
Oh, the pear?
yeah.
What does pastoral sound like to you?
Pastoral? It sounds like some Egyptian god or something.
Wait, you're right. Isn't it not?
It's not.
It's the rot thing.
Rot thing?
Yeah, those Egyptians are rotting, alright. Spin. Evil Spin is ASEAN. Yeah, that was what Min said. Is that she thinks it's pasture rot. I don't know what's a pasture rot. That's not how I like my pasta. Like I want my pasta not rotting, so no thank you. Yeah, that thing should be rotting. Brought that girl back from the grave. It really is very stinky. Pasta rot. I mean, that's interesting. I'll just see where it goes. I don't know. I have like no theories or whatsoever because I'm just like, if it's an ASEAN, then like, alright, okay, sure, I guess. The one thing I was like really annoyed about was that I don't know, like it wasn't there a problem with like people's, I don't know. It feels like we skipped the episode or something like that because like they're like all of a sudden wait, what are you saying? People are expecting Pasharot to show up since the trailers caused the little emblem thing at the front of Sphinx's dress resemble her emblem since 10.0 trailers. Yeah, whatever that means. I've never seen that symbol once in my life. From where? My ass. Sorry, so yeah. Oh. From where though? From where though? Someone true that. And I'm not wrong. Yeah, someone did. Sorry, I'm being a bitch right now. We already knew that Sphin was going to be back in some way with her crown being shown in the last 7.0. Yeah, like it was being shown and I was just like, oh, I guess she's coming back, guys. Everyone's gonna be like, ooh, oh, and I'm just like, oh man, Otis gotta die again. How many times Otis gotta die? Damn. Maybe my chibi needs a cheek. The chibi, my emote needs a cheek. I don't know. Cheeks are quite cute. And it does a small, I don't know. Like chibis and like emote chibis are like kind of different. I need to know how to draw like an emote chibi. Just waiting for the next Watchameki quest because I need more of them. Oh, that's the. Wait, I thought that's the crafter stuff. Is it? Would it get more? Wait. Will it get more quests?
Probably like
Oh, the like the alliance one thing. Yeah, I thought that would be out. Huh. There's so many faces I could make with this. There's so many faces I could make with this, it's so funny. I was thinking about like having like emotes that like, cause I can only have limited ones. I don't know if I want like something, like I don't know if I should have those that like can be used for multiple things at least at this point. I need to think about like in the future what I want as well. Maybe like would this work? Okay. How this works is that I gotta look at this screen at the top right to see if it, I mean with color, without color it's very difficult to see. It would be this small. Maybe that's okay? I don't know. I feel like my hair is a little big at the top. Maybe it needs to be cut off a little bit more, but I'll just do the framing eventually. I'll just leave that one there first. What else? What other emote that one? The many faces on Michi. Yeah. Did I want a crying one? I feel like I already have like one with like these. If I'm doing this sweaty one, there's already drops. Sorry, let me get back to the 7.1 talk in a bit. I just need to think of like what kind of emote I want. Let me look at my references. Where are my references? I'm searching up other VTuber emotes. What? I know. Of course you should, but like I want this to see what else there are, and like I know. I love your emails, baby, but I want to look at other stuff as well. Wait, hey. Wait, block the what? Oh, actually I haven't yet. Yeah. Give me a sec.
I'll do it for you.
What?
I'll do it for you.
You don't want to do it off?
Well, he's not here, so it's
okay. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, why not? Why not?
so just keep this.
Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, like some emotes have the top part of the head cut off, so I could maybe afford that. Like, it's fine if I don't include the top part of my head. It's just a bit can be off. Thinking. You guys got any emote ideas?
I mean, just
Like what reactionary kind of things?
you can,
Oh, I did make a laughing one. Yeah, a laughing one.
yeah, happy, like, you know, happy then like angry.
Yeah, if I want an angry one. Could do an opposing one to the hot one, like cold freezing.
You don't need
I don't think yeah. I mean that's an idea. Thanks, Kay. I think I'll do the laughing one first.
you do the blushing, like the big eyes, like
The blush.
yeah, the blush.
Yeah, that's what someone was feeling in 7.1. Frozen in shock. Oh yeah, like a shocked emote is actually one of the things as well. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Okay, Queen's Fiend is back. I think there's nothing much there, but like the EX3 weapons look cool. I saw it on in the video, and like I think the EX3 weapons actually do look pretty cool. It's not bad. It's alright. It's not bad. I mean, okay, the monk weapon looks very weird. It's cool. It's just maybe not my thing. It's very Mega Man Blaster kind of style, I guess. The machinist weapon is really cute as well in that sense, but I feel like that translates a lot better for the machinist weapon. When I saw it, I was like, oh, Mins, have you checked out the scholar weapon for like the EX3? I think it looks pretty neat, and like, yeah, I think it's pretty alright. It's pretty good. Yeah. As in, I'm reiterating like what what I said. What I said earlier today. Yeah. I'm not re-asking you the question again. Yeah. I think the Dark Knight weapon always looks good. The Gunbreaker weapon is like something that I don't fully like, but I'm like, alright. It's just like maybe personally I'm like, not really for me. Oh shit. Damn. Thank you, baby. Thank you, boy.
Can Kay actually see it?
Can she see it? I'm not sure.
Can Kay see it? Like what I did?
I don't know if Kay can see what you did. Can Kay see what Mins did? Was there not EX3 weapons that I like? Oh, she can't. Cannot. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, there's like stuff happening in chat. That like Mins is doing some functions. Any 5.3 stuff? The Paladin stuff. The Paladin weapon looked really bussin'. I think the Paladin weapon, the EX3 Paladin weapon looked pretty good. That's a good shield. Good sword and shield. The bow was okay. I think the Black Mage stuff was a little... Okay, the Dragoon weapon looked a bit weird. I remember like the pipe over there was a little weird. Oh, the Viper weapon for EX3 looked really good. It's like it can actually be sheathed and like lightsabers and stuff. The ninja weapon is alright. It looks good. Like that. I looked at it and like, yeah, that's a ninja weapon. Yep. It looks alright. What else were there? Yeah, I mean the thing about Sphinx's resurrection thing, it feels like me and Mins were like, it's the exact same as like when Artbird came back or like Xenos came back. A lot closer to Artbird coming back in a sense, where it's like using this person's body that we kind of were like friends with, and like they are doing like malicious stuff with it, and I'm like, yeah, so it's like that. I don't know. The Reaper one looks really nice too. Oh yeah, the Reaper weapon looks really cool. God, if like the Reaper weapon was like a lightsaber thingy too, that would be really cool. Yeah, the thing about Sphinx coming back is it also makes me think of like, oh, so it's the what I said earlier was like, oh, it feels like we missed an episode in the sense where like it seems that everyone's okay with Oblivion now, which I'm like, wait, wasn't Oblivion like that organization that like basically kept Sphinx alive and like kind of used her in a sense? Like we don't know if she had free will or was she just programmed by Oblivion to do these things as a robot, that sort of thing. Like and it's kind of like misusing Sphinx's memories to like be so overprotective that they would just that she would do these kind of things. We're not sure, but we know that Oblivion did some experimentation and stuff, and like was, you know, the people responsible for it. Yeah.
That's preservation.
Oh, preservation. Oh, then what's Oblivion?
Oblivion?
Oh, Oblivion is the rebel group, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I messed things up. I think I was thinking about preservation. Yeah. Okay. So we are friends with Oblivion. Yeah. Okay. My bad. But yeah, the thing is that I was wondering, like, everyone seems to have forgotten about preservation at the end of it, where I'm like, it should be one of the first things we should follow up, and like they just don't.
Mention it, like,
What did they say?
They said like they said something like, they were gonna tell preservation about what Zoraja was doing after we defeated the rabbit.
They were gonna tell preservation about what?
Because like basically they were saying like, wait, like preservation is technically in charge of all the souls.
Right.
Yeah, but so like did they know about that Zoraja was doing all this like at this like other spot? Because they're saying like the only place they know that held all the soul stuff was that building that we did, right?
Right.
Yeah, right. So then like if that's the case, then this is where we fought the bunny is in a separate place.
Right.
No one else knows about it, which makes it likely that preservation didn't know about Zoraja's inhumane experiments. So they were saying that after we defeated that dungeon, they were like, okay, like we should let preservation know about this.
Wait, but don't we know that preservation was like responsible for the stuff in the second last dungeon?
They were responsible for stuff in the second last dungeon, but they might not have known about the stuff responsible in this 7.1.
But still though, I think the what happened in the the truths and stuff with like the 7.0 like second last dungeon was like grounds enough for us to do investigating on preservation, but we're just cool with them. Taking one of Oblivion members like fathers and like just like stuffing them into like a robot or like and shit.
I mean he did volunteer for it.
Still though. Like I don't know, it's very weird. It's just like, so we're just cool with them. We don't even.
I feel like that was what like you said that when we played through 7.1 as well.
Yeah, it's like,
wait, why are we telling preservation? So like, are we like buddies with them now? Aren't they responsible? Like, you said the exact same thing when we played through. Right?
oh, I think it's because I was confused with both Oblivion and preservation. I thought they were the same thing. I forgot about that. So maybe they were just gonna tell Oblivion, not tell preservation? We didn't tell the twins about it. I don't know if we speak to them, will they say anything about it or not.
I feel like, I'm gonna be very honest, I actually just assumed that we would never tell them about it. Because like, I feel like that's how it goes. Like they just feel so nothing further than like.
Right. Yeah, the thing is that I went into this like 7.1 patch, like, you know, we didn't like Dawn Trail all that much, and like in these patches we're like, alright, let's go get this kind of thing. But at least I had a little bit of optimism where it's like, okay, you know, sometimes the post patches can be like, you know, can be better than the MSQ, that kind of thing. So like maybe they might save the expansion a little bit for us. So far, it's questionable. We still have to see where it goes. I'm like kind of like, oh, ooh, with like Sphinx resurrection and stuff, but also like, why though? like oh, it's gonna be, and it's just gonna turn out like, oh, it's preservation all along, and I'm just like, oh, ooh, then like I'm like, yeah, why didn't you guys tackle this? You think if you want like your baby friend, child, nephew to like take over the government and stuff, that you would, you know, what are the processes and stuff, you like, yeah, I like, I was expecting like Wook Lamar to like go through, okay, Goja, this is how I can teach you to help run a country, and like we're only just meeting like Sphyn's like aide and stuff. I'm like, who? What? And I'm like, where? I think the writers don't know how to rule a country, which fair. Not many people are presidents, you know. Not many people are like ex-presidents or politicians. I don't know. But like, there's no agency. I think what I'm kind of disappointed in is that they made it seem like the citizens of Solution 9 were maybe going to come to terms with dealing with the reality of death, but then it got brushed aside for a funny Sphyn route. Yeah, that's what I did not like as well. I was more hyped up with the trailer of this patch for being like, oh, okay, they're going to have to come to terms with death, you know, and what it happens, the kind of thing. And like, they had the cool thing where it's like, oh, someone just died outside. They ran out of like the banks, like the energy cells, and like we remember them and stuff. And it's like, yeah, the thing is that with okay, I guess like Wook Lamar and like Preservation made the deal where it's like they would return the memories, like they would stop uploading people to the cloud now. They would just, when they die, then there's like people remember them and shit. But like, I don't know what kind of deal like was made with that. Like, what responsibility is Wook Lamar doing with that? Like, how is she teaching them to deal with this, that sort of thing? Like, she does try to talk with a kid about it, which is a little tough because like irrational adults is one thing, but an irrational child is like even more tough to deal with. Like even less logic in a sense, experience and stuff, you know. As much as Sphyn's revival is making me pog with a bit of interest, ultimately the thing I wanted to see most was more issues with prolonging your lives with the souls of others being addressed. Yeah, that's the thing. And it feels like they just either keeping this for like 7.3 or like they're just wholesale running away from it, which is stupid to me because like, isn't that the whole point of like why you guys wanted Solution 9? It's like you created this place of like undying and stuff, and it's like you want them, you force them without their choosing to like remember people's dying and stuff. Like, I feel like if Wook Lamar did not do a vote to like, hey, do you guys want to remember people dying and stuff? She's just like, yeah, make them remember. Queen's dead. How's it feel now? And like, oh, it sucks. And I'm like, yeah, sure does, huh? Like, what if like Wook Lamar said like, oh, so yes, this is death. This is exactly what Sphyn would have wanted on my people. But she can't say that. I will say that. I will say that, but like, she can't say that. I'll say that. So this is death. It hurts, right? You know, Queen Sphyn wanted this, wished this on my people, you know, at some point to keep you guys alive. It's like, it feels, it really feels like based on Trill. Introduce conundrum for shock value with very little intention to tackle it as an actual problem. Yes, it's true. The other issue is, what if everyone actually forgot Sphyn, the princess who actually carried the entire Alexandria on her own? She certainly wouldn't have lived on. Yeah, she would have lived on. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, that's the other scary thought, is like, you know, if they actually got her, like they, like, yeah, actually, like, they weren't given this kind of thing, like, you know, this thought that, like, okay, if you guys forgot everything that she, like, forgot her death, forgot that she existed, then there's like, what would she have lived for, that sort of thing. Like, are you just gonna toss her aside like that? Which, this is all stuff that would be great to say. It's not good to say this kind of thing at a person's funeral. It is not good. Like, I wanted, like, okay, yeah, they have some time and stuff, and like, okay, that'll be great. But after, like, we were given some time, and then like, oh, what? She's back. Oh, look, he's back. Back at it again. Is the pastor rod. I thought what Wood Lamont said with the Giants was meant to challenge their view, because them forgetting who has passed actually means more of their death than the funny Fiend revival. Yeah. And then you get one kid just like, kind of sucks though. I'm like,
Yeah, no, like, I thought they were gonna, like, you know, explore that, like then it's like, well, you can't even remember them. Like, that's why the twins chose to take it off, right?
yeah,
Because they said we didn't want to forget anymore.
right.
To them that was sadder, and I thought like that was gonna be, you know, explored more, but then they, yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. This in their reserves of like Dawn Trail, like hate and stuff, like not hate, but like the split of like reviews about Dawn Trail and like how people are taking it. They're like, okay, wait, alright, hold on, guys. You remember Kwana? Alright, we got you covered. Kwana lovers out there, we got you covered. Spends a long ass time with his backstory and like solves it in the blink of an eye. Yo, his parents, they were the greatest beings ever. They were the best. You know, you don't have to meet them, but yeah, nah, you did not cast you as a child. Suddenly you got all this culture about like this other tribe in like Yasulani. All of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, I'd sure would have preferred this over the cowboy shit. Oh my god. Love your cow guys. I love my cowboys, cowgirls, but I think I'd rather benefit from playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh. Love your cow. Wait, I suddenly forgot the name. Ronick. Rock. Change the wall. Because they change the world one white background at a time. Okay, so I'm saying that out of context. Like, yeah. You can say that on your own stream.
I'll get banned.
Banned by what? On Twitch? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to say that. You can get banned on my channel, I guess. Moo. Yeah, like the thing is that I liked Kwana's story. Like, I know it's like, oh yeah, so his parents are cool, good and shit. I'm like, yeah, but I'm fine with that, you know. I'm okay with a bunch of things, but I will say that like it did happen. A lot of things happen. Like, it was a lot of happenstance, and like it happened really conveniently as well. And it's alright. It's just a lot of things are convenient, but like that's fine. I feel like they really needed to speed these things up, and it's just like, you know, we don't have time to put this in the MSQ. We're gonna put this in the patch and like have it along at the same time as another thing. And like, yeah, we got to train up and running. Who wants to come to like Tural? And just like they're like, Nah, we're staying. We still got a queen. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, we did all that for
We did all that for nothing.
we did all that for nothing.
Well, we discovered one person's parents. Another person's parents we learned about was Gulu Jia, Gugu Jia, Gugu Jiao, Guja, Kuja. Oh, hey, that's the FF9 reference. Guja, like Kuja, but like Gu. It's all gooed up. Sure was. So I mean, but what's more gooed up was like Guluja's mom, which we discovered. It's like, oh yeah, so there was another lizard lazy. Not Kuja. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like Kuja a lot as well. I'm sorry for the slight, my man's. But yeah, that Guluja mom review, huh? If you watch mainstream, that was a hoot and a holler. That's me, the laugh emote right now. A hoot and a holler. I like. Maybe I'll put this thing. It's kind of like it's Animal Crossing chatter or laughter. How do I even laugh in real? I don't go backwards and laugh. I mean, sometimes I do, but not as much as like Chris Evans. Yeah, Captain America. You know, there's the meme of like him every time like laughing, like he does his pose when he laughs really loud. Like.
I mean, it's fine. It's exaggerated.
Yeah. But it's like the meme was like him like there was a sequence of images where he keeps getting lower, then eventually he went into the grave. As Captain America or some shit. It's so funny. If Kuja, the real Kuja, appears in FF14, you will forgive DT.
I mean, he will be terrible, and I actually don't want to
He'll
see
be
that,
terrible.
like,
You don't want
at least I
that.
get to see him and like,
You can play the Dissidia for that,
Fuck
man.
Dissidia, man. They killed it. I had a hand in killing.
Guluja's family. But the thing I liked about Guluja's thing is that, like, you know, it showed that, like, compared to Kwana, like, Guluja's family is messed up, but like how Guluja like dealt with it was really mature for his age. He was like, you know, this is the thing that you know happens with families, you know, that they would have benefited from being together, but sometimes things just don't work out. And like, yeah, it wouldn't work out because that was extremely forced. That is not a relationship right there. No way. So, but the only one who, like, Guluja would have really benefited from a relationship with a family and stuff, but yeah. The only thing I was just thinking, like, man, where do you learn this? Cause like, I don't know about families in Solution 9. You see, I have no idea about the culture in Solution 9. Is divorce rates really high in Solution 9? How are population rates in Solution 9? Are they controlled? Because they're like, okay, we can't have any more souls, man. We can't. Or are they like, yes, go make as many new souls as you can. We need to feed the machine to keep your grandma alive. Is this a commentary on the Japan population? The aging population, so you need to keep feeding the aging population like souls. Like, what's going on? I'm confused with like Solution 9's like theming and stuff. They don't tell us any. They make us exploit as a fashion industry and all the cyber stuff, but we don't really get to know what the hell is even going on with these people. I don't know. I have no idea about the citizens of Solution 9 at all. I don't know what they're on about. The only people that I know is the people at Oblivion, because we spend the most time with them among like the other people in this other realm and stuff. we had a kid who had leaven poisoning and like he wasn't brought up again. I was wondering like, will he be brought up here? But no, it's another random ass kid who gets brought up. I'm like, what? They could have used that kid. That kid had a lot more urgency. Is like, you know, like I really miss her. She really, or like, you know, did they just use that kid just for just as a like to see like, oh, here's okay, this is me just like saying random shit. Please don't take it seriously. But like, is this like their representation of like ADHD with leaven sickness? Cause that boy like felt like they were diagnosed with that. Like they didn't really know how to communicate with people, that sort of thing. They really kept to themselves. And stuff, and like they just touched and go for that. So I'm thinking now is like, I was expecting him to appear in this trailer, and like in this patch I'm like, no. I mean that's just me saying shit that's absolutely random and like it's not based on anything. It's just me speculating that probably hopefully has no bearing whatsoever. Like it's not true. There is no way. Absolutely no way. But it was kind of weird that that kid was not brought up again. Ever since that time, I don't know what happened. Wait, the kid was bedridden. Yeah, the kid was bedridden, yeah. Yeah, like you could like, I don't know, cause it's not like he had any like life support devices on him and stuff. Like I think it would make sense to use that kid in this instance, but I don't know why they chose not to. It just was like, look at Sphene. She cares for everybody, even the one person in the HDB, and the mom's working like multiple jobs to keep the family afloat and stuff. And I'm just like, Sphene, you're a queen. Is there anything you can do to help? Can you do an opera and it's like, you get the car, you get this treatment, you get this and shit. I don't know. I guess she can't, because like if she wants to be like opera, then she would have to kill all of Tural, right? Kill the Tural grandma so that the bedridden child can be treated. I'm pretty sure that ran in Sphene's head and she was like, I do it. That's what she said at the end of 7.0. She was like, I do it. Come fight me. I'm a EX boss now. I do it. I murderize them. I'd be sad, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do for my people. I don't know. It's so wild. It's really wild. I'm just making like really dark jokes. I'm sorry about that. Besides that, yeah, Guluja. I think the thing that was like really crazy to me is that like I don't know if we got any confirmation in the end. So like, how did it actually happen though? Like, they showed Lahabria and like his wife Athena, yeah, her name's Athena, making like doing the heart ASEAN dance and stuff, you know, with like the twinning like music. Technically I don't need all this. I can just show this. So like, how did they do it? Like, she managed to do the thing, right? She was like, okay, so I did the thing. Did she ask Zoroark to like provide a peanut? You know, just a little tiny, and he's just like, what's a peanut? She's like, oh, you gotta do this, and he's like, okay. Okay, I guess I felt something. What was that? That was weird. And she was like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'll go off with this peanut now. He's like, okay. JoJo reference, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so funny when it happens. It's just like, it's like, hey Zoroark, here's your baby. I'm like, what the fuck? He's just like, he's just losing his absolute shit. And it's horrifying because like Guluja, it was a horrifying that scene because like Guluja was like there, he was listening to all of that. And I was like, oh my god, you're letting this kid like listen to this shit? Oh god. But like, I mean, he needs to know. And also like, I guess he took it well. I don't know where the kid learned about divorced families and like broken families and shit, but I mean, he is in one, I guess. The Lulu is strong in both the parents, but Otis for the rescue, Guluja turned out fine. Yeah, I guess Otis like Guluja probably asked him like, Otis, 为什么啊？为什么我的爸爸我的妈妈这样啊？为什么我的家庭这么破了，大破了？ And Otis was like, well, child, I do not speak Chinese. But I sure can tell you about broken families, I guess. I guess Otis would know about broken families in Alexandria. I suppose. It's like, shit sucks, fam. Sometimes shit doesn't work out. I'm like, that's, I guess. Yeah, if people can think of like, is Kakia like the rabbit, or like is a rabbit like Kakia, then there's like, why can't they think of like, so what happened? Are we gonna have to wait for a Dojin to appear? Someone's going through it. I don't know. If only like the Dojin artists could go as fast about it, as fast as they did with like Suzerain's mom in Arknights. Holy shit, yo, fast. God damn. Yeah, it seems like as it's, I think like my headcanon is that Guru Jaja did not teach, at least he did not teach Zoroark about the birds and the bees, maybe because like he didn't want him to be depressed about it, because he was like, you know, you're a miracle baby, that's like a 1 in a 5 million chance that you were born. Somehow I did it. There's no reason how that happened, but you're out here. If you want to have a child, tough luck, man. That's like, you have to go in the 50 billions, 1 in 50 billions. So maybe he didn't want to like depress him with that. I don't know. What if it was, it seemed really easy for him to conceive a child. For someone who doesn't, I'm pretty sure my headcanon is that he does not know the birds and the bees. And like Tisho had to teach him. Think of that what you will. I'm not gonna say anything else. Maybe I need a smug emoji. I think I need a smug emoji. I think with the shit I say, I need a smug ass emoji. Like,
where's my smug?
wait, what? It wasn't it up there? Oh, that was recent stuff. You fucking Cyrac. Smug emoji. Yeah. Smug Cyrac. Yeah. It's just sorry. I'm just imagining. I'm not superimposing on characters. It's just me thinking of like two different reactions to like the freaking scene of like Zoroark getting shown Guluja baby dumpling form, and like on your stream it was like me just being silent and like horrified, and like Guluja having to like see all this and like hear all this, and you're over there like howling and laughing and shit. I was just like, there's two reactions. It's two reactions to this shit. Oh my god. I think it's better if all that stuff was on your stream. Then everyone can just watch your stream anyway. It's okay. Yeah. Was there anything else about 7.1? Oh, the alliance raid was fun. Okay, was there. That was great. I think the alliance raid story was actually like the most fun part of like 7.1 for me at least. Like the story is like, it's okay so far. It's definitely like a normal story right now. Like we got that lizard back, that Jafar as lizard, like he's back. I'm like, yeah, all right, it's fine, I guess. It's like whatever. But to me, it's like I was actually going in to be like, oh man, Bakujaja's in here. I'm like, at that point I was like kind of like okay with him, but you know, still can't forget all the other stuff. And Prish, yeah, Prish is really cute. I have no idea who these characters are. I have zero information on I have zero information on the FF11 anything at all, except for even like I know Shantoto by name and look, but I don't know anything else about her. She supposedly existed in the Black Mage quest. She also sort of existed in the Void Arc thing, I think. There was some kind of allusion to that, possibly. But that's about it. They just made her as like, oh, small little mentions of like I don't think they named her Shantoto in like the these like callbacks and stuff in these other stories, but like maybe she was called like Shat Toto or something. Yeah, so when I saw Prish, I think like the big funny boxing gloves was like really funny, but I think what made it really cool was her freaking headpiece and her freaking like cape and stuff. It's like she looked like, honestly, she looked actually really freaking cool. I don't know why. I don't know what's it about. Like I'm just like looking at those like big ass like Bugs Bunny ass freaking like gloves, and like punching gloves. Like she's like freaking from Toontown and shit. That's just like she has the cape and everything. I'm like, oh my god. I think it's also cause like maybe it just feels like old school like Final Fantasy designs. Perhaps that's why also. Yeah, it has to be smug up in here. Alright. Yeah, I actually enjoyed Prisha's character. I think what made it even better is that, okay, so one, check out the list. She's a punchy girl. Next thing off the list, she loves like Mexican food, and it's like it reminds her of hometown food. So I guess like it's her home food. So I'm like, yeah, yes, she's the best girl in 7.1. Oh my god. I'm so happy. And I think like we were thinking that the other guy, I've got his name now, the adventurer guy, the guy who has amnesia, he might be like the FF11's like Warrior of Light. They're like just an adventurer guy. They're even called just like adventurers, so dude. I think that's who he is, unless he's a character in FF11 like we don't know, and everyone who played FF11 knows and stuff. He's good. I think he's alright. He's nice. He's a mysterious fellow as well. Sometimes he just doesn't say all that much. He just does the actions, much like, you know, a Warrior of Light. Elxal. Wait, yeah, I think you're right. I remember it's sounding a bit like Axel, but like different. Elxal, right? Elxal. Yeah, he was nice. I think so. The craziest part to me about the Alliance raid was Baku Jaja, best girl. Like, no, like he is the best girl. He's actually like, it's actually kind of funny, like, to see him beat up and stuff, and like he's actually taking a lot of responsibilities and stuff. It's just like, oh, he's not going to like punch this guy and take the stone back by force. He's just like, okay, no, I am now part of the Lance Guard. I need to do things diplomatically. Like, how would someone do this? Hey, auctioning, like, oh, okay, I'll use up my savings that I was like saving up to, you know, save my homeland from like poverty and stuff on like this stone, which is like, bruh, stop, you don't gotta use your savings, you know, we shit. But you know, in the end it was great because like that stone that he bought off from that guy was like the final, like the memory of the final boss from the Alliance raid, which is like, yeah, we dodged a huge bullet there. So yeah, that was nice. I think the best part about it was that like, I forgot what point we were talking with him about it, but he mentioned that like he admitted to his mistakes again, like, you know, like, I don't need you to forgive me for like what I did, but I'll make it up to you, that kind of thing. I'll and like, no, he's like, nothing I can do will make it up for like what I've done, that sort of thing, but help me out here and there, or that sort of thing. I'm very vague on that, but I remember that like he said something along those lines, which are like, okay, so you are aware of what you've done and all that kind of thing, or what actions you did, and this is sort of like his you know, his change of he's turned over a new leaf, and I'm like, okay, like it is like maybe a little shoehorned, but maybe not so as well. Like we'll continue playing with him, and like we'll see how it goes. But I think so far, like I've been kind of enjoying it. He's just like, here, take this money, buy as many tacos as you want, and like, bro, we ended up spending that money that he saved up as well for like this. Like we in like one expansion we spent like all his savings.
Hey, you got 200 left over.
200, yeah. How much is that even, man? I don't know. At least he's getting paid, I guess. I don't know how much he's getting paid, but it's been like what, maybe 3 months, and like he's got paid like quite a bunch over the Lens Guard. I don't, cause he wasn't. I don't think he was working before that. You know, like before the Rite of Succession. If he was earning money, he was like earning it from like punching people and stealing their money, I guess, or killing them straight up. Yeah, I think that was fun. I hate this smug Michi.
What? I love it.
It's
so good.
Yeah, I hate it. Endearing. I don't know why is the mouth so high up. I'm like trying to draw the rest of the face. I'm like, fuck this bitch. Okay. Is that all about 7.1? I guess so. I don't know if I'll play more FF14. I just feel like I don't really have much time to like fit in more games and stuff. I think like part of me kind of wants to, but you know, like even when my colleague asks like, oh, we have like positions in our party that's like free for like EX3, do you want to join it kind of thing, I was like tempted to say yes, but I'm like, I could use that time for something else. Huh? Do you want? Like she asked me today, so like, yeah. So like, and they do have an open D4 slot, so if you want to, yeah, if you wanna like Gibby's there, I think, yeah. They will be going on Friday, so like if you wanna. But I guess that means I can't ask you to play Monster Hunter on Friday. Huh. Guess I'll draw more, I don't know. Yeah. I have a lot to draw. I have like too many ideas in my head. I need them to like get out. I need them to get out. I need to move on with a lot of stuff. I'm getting a lot of ideas a lot also because like I'm watching like Kamen Rider Den-O. So like I said, I am 4 more episodes away from finishing Kamen Rider Den-O. I need to start thinking of like what is the next Kamen Rider I want to watch. So the previous Kamen Rider I watched was Kamen Rider 01. I'm so tempted to break into 01. But yeah, so that was my previous one, and I chose to watch Den-O because I was like, okay, maybe I'll watch one from the which period is it? Is it Heisei? Right now it's the Reiwa period, right? I think from the Heisei era. Like Heisei era, like Kamen Rider show. I just wanted to watch one of the old ones because my friend also said that like, oh, the old ones, the story is better, that sort of thing. But I I liked Kamen Rider 01's story. There was definitely flaws. It wasn't perfect, but yeah, I kind of liked it. I did try watching Kamen Rider Gaim last time. That was like a long time ago, when it was, I think, the current Kamen Rider, if I'm not wrong, and I was watching it because my friend, that same friend, recommended it at that time. And I stopped halfway because I think I got a little thrown off by the story. I was like, not my thing anymore. So I don't know if I'll get back to that. Eventually I would, if I run out of stuff, I suppose. It's not a... I like looking back on it, I'm like, maybe I wouldn't mind watching it again. It's not too bad. Kamen Rider Gaim. I like Kamen Rider Gaim stuff. I love the fruit theme a lot, and the dancing theme is really funny. Yeah, so I was thinking, right, like after Den-O, should I, like, I want to choose one of the Reiwa period Kamen Riders to watch, like after the ones after 01. Cause I can think of a lot of Heisei ones that I want to watch. Like there's W, there's Ryuki, there's O's? Do I want to watch O's? I don't know. There's the Speed Police one. I forgot what it's called. It's not Kamen Rider. You wanna punch Michi? Wait, hey! Don't you do it. Don't you dare. What other... Oh, Momotaro's. Oh, right. Stupid. You just remember that shit. What the hell? No, wait, I want to talk about that later. I'm just thinking of like, if I had to pick a Reiwa period Kamen Rider, it would either be Geats or the one that Kimusuba sang for, the one with the stamps. I can't remember what it was. The one of the demon stamps, perhaps. But Geats might be really cool to watch because it's a battle royale. But I heard that, at least my friend said that the story is kind of weird. Like, got kind of weird, but it seems cool. I don't know if it'll be good as Rider like 01. Currently, there's Kamen Rider Gav. I would want to watch it as well, but I'm thinking whether to watch it when it's all out or concurrently. Because it looks really good. I don't know. Maybe I should watch it concurrently. I could watch it concurrently. So if I watch Kamen Rider Gav concurrently, that means should I choose to watch either like one of the Heisei era stuff, either Ryuki or W? I'm so spot for choice. But yeah, as I'm thinking about that, Kamen Rider Den-O. The reason why I picked Kamen Rider Den-O is that because I recognize the main actor for that is the guy from Rurouni Kenshin, which I think he's handsome, and I liked him in Rurouni Kenshin. And I was like watching this and it's just like, oh man, this is like, his acting like is so good. And like, but I think in the end, the person who's acting I really love a lot, person/persons, is like the people in the suits. The people in the suits are really good. Momotaro's is like the best. I think like, if anyone wants to see like body language, like acting, it's it's that. Momotaro's is like peak. Like maybe it's just cause he's a very loud character, but like him along with the rest of the other Imagines, like they are all very different. They all have like very different behaviors and like body movements. The way, like I can just visualize in my head how each one would look like when they're walking. It's that different. It's just a stark contrast, and that's like how good they've conveyed it, like that. And I think it's just I'm always absolutely flawed by when I think of Kamen Rider and how they do the acting. It's like, do they record the audio? They probably do record the audio first, and after they'll act it out in the suits. But it's timed so well. And like them, you know, acting like they're speaking the way they speak with the helmet. You can't see their mouth, but the way their head bobs up and down, like in how much force they put into it, is just so good. Like then, the reason why I picked it is because I wanted to see that part of the Kamen Rider series. Is just that the acting is like really good, and I'm having a lot of fun with Kamen Rider Den-O right now. Like the opening is really good. The story is a bit convoluting for me, a little bit, at least the main plot, but everything else is like very fun. I think it's nice. It's just really nice. It also feels like, man, when I'm watching these old like live action stuff, I'm like, oh god, I get transported all the way back to that era of like the way everyone dresses. Like it's the same like if you watch Death Note live action like right now, like you just get transported to that time period, and like you hear the music in that era, you hear you see how people dress, you see like the story beats, and like I found it quite funny. I was like telling Mince about it, like, oh, so Den-O's thing is about like memories and like it's about time, and then like it's a lot of emphasis on like people's memories and how to cherish it and stuff. It's very much like how Kingdom Hearts was as well, with Organization 13 and like, you know, Shion, whatever her name is. I don't even know who she is. Like that period of like writing, it really is. And like you have the villains are like so, I don't like the main villain. Like I'm 4 episodes from the end of it, and I'm like, I don't like Kai all that much. He's okay. It's just the acting is like, it's very, it just comes straight from a manga, that kind of thing. Like the guy's trying to do like all these scary weird faces that like I would see in like Death Note, but I don't know, it doesn't help that his hairstyle and like how he looks like is the same as the guy from the Dragon Ball like Hollywood adaptation. I'm like, I hate it. Fuck. And is he named Kai because it's probably like Zemnahort with the X and stuff is like X, some call it, like they call it the Keyblades or the Kai blade, the X blade, but it's actually pronounced Kai. It's like this period of time when like Japanese were like really fascinated with Latin and shit. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But it's fun as shit. It's really fun. I love it. I did forget my ear on some of these, but I don't know if I want to draw my ear in. It feels like I might complete the drawing a lot more. Ear's kind of missing. Momotaros is great. Yeah, I think just like my favorite character there is just Momotaros, man. I find it quite cool because I just realized, not just realized, I kind of thought about it before that, so the reason why it's called Momotaros is that, like, I think the protagonist is called Ryotaro, and this Momotaro possessed him as a demon kind of thing. So I guess they came up with the name Momotaros also because he's kind of red and stuff. And there's like eventually a blue guy comes in and like possesses, and it got Kamen, like Uratoros, like they're like a turtle. They make fun of him being a turtle. And then another guy who's golden color, yellowish, he comes in and he's like Kintaros, cause he's golden. It's like Kintaros. And I just kind of like, next one's like Ryutaros, is like a dragon. And I was thinking about it. I didn't really look it up, but I was thinking about it. I was like, are these like the gang of like Momotaro? Like, I feel like, cause Kintaros is like, I think it was like when Kintaros joined and he's just like, he's very bear, like they keep calling him like Kuma and stuff. And I'm like thinking, wait, is that I vaguely remember something like Momotaro's having an entourage of like animals with him. And like, I feel like a bear is there. I don't know about a turtle. I feel like there might be a dragon at some point. But I feel like, wouldn't there have been a tiger or something? Maybe there was a dog. I don't know. There's another demon as well. He appeared for a bit. He's a bird. Maybe he's a rooster? I think they just call him Tori. I don't know. He was a prince though, so it's like his OG? I don't know. Yeah, that was a fun thing. There's one funny part in the series while I was watching, and then they introduced this big villain guy, and I was like, oh, he hijacked the train. Oh, it's so cool. They call him the King Train or something like that. And Ethers like ends up, there's a lot of things happening in the episode. I have no idea what's going on. Ethers, they say like, hey, if you want, you can watch the movie about this plotline in the theaters. I'm like, oh fuck. They just shoehorned it into this into the series just like that. They just shoehorned a product, like a movie like promo. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's alright. Because it was so funny because like after that one episode that was so confusing, they just went back to normal. Everything was like normal again. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, they still had some implications from the movie, which makes it such a like, oh, you know, if you really want to know what's going on, then you should watch the movie. Which I didn't. I don't know if I will. Honestly. I'm not too... I don't know. Oh, I have to say though, I think that another character that I really like is, maybe it's cause he's green, is Sakurai. So he's not the Smash Brothers like guy Sakurai, but he's the rival rider for this series in Deno. And the thing is that I think cause coming from 01, there was quite a bunch of other riders in the end. So I was kind of a little bit spoiled. In this time, it's like there's only 2 riders at all. Like there's just 2 riders. The other people are like the Momotaros, Urataros, so like those kind of fit the bill-ish. But yeah, so there's this one, but he's like he's great. I think when he was introduced, like the first time we see his suit, it was like, I loved it a lot. I think it's also because like he's supposed to be called Zeronos, and what is it called? His Kamen Rider form is Altair form, like Altair form. Anatus, his demon, his Imagine that possessed him is such a funny guy. He's called Deneb. So I think like it's like constellation themed as well for his stuff. So like that was really fun. His transformation is really freaking good. It's also the reason why I also like him is just cause like Deneb's fingers are like those big shooty guns. Like if I had to draw them, it's like okay, these are his fingers. They're like big shooty guns. And it's kind of dorky, it's a little bit weird, but it's very like old tokusatsu style, like cannon fingers. It's kind of like those not Gundam, the guys from the Gundam with the one eye that I've got, the Xeon robots, the Xeon frames. They had these kind of like, some of them had these kind of like fingers as well, which was really funny. It's like these pipes that you can shoot as if like it's cannons and stuff. It's that kind of thing. So it's really cool when he combines with his Imagine. Then they get the big shooty pew pews and stuff that they make good big bombs. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like Green to me is like when I see it, it's like he comes out like at what, episode 30 or episode like halfway through the series. And he's like the better one. And he's green in color. I'm just like he's green and gold and black. My mind instantly went to like, oh my god, the Green Ranger from Power Rangers, the one who became the White Ranger, and like that's why he's cool and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, like his armor is different from the rest. Holy shit, he has a whole Megazord himself. What the fuck? It's golded, absolutely golded. Yeah, I like it. I like that. I think I like his belt as well. I like his driver. His driver feels so nice and mechanical. It's like the ka-chunk and stuff. I'm like, ooh, Altair form. Ooh, yeah. It was really cool. I don't know if there's like a Tauros and stuff in Momotaro's story, but I think that's more of a constellation sort of thing. Probably just like frame this, like just cut it off here or something. I don't know. Or maybe even like smaller. I don't know. I don't like noseless Michi. What the hell is this? I mean, even this one doesn't have a nose, but like this noselessness is really getting to me. It has to be a noseless. Maybe it's just cause this one's really high. I don't know. Something about this is like really off-putting. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's this goggles part. It's a lot of details in this one. Oh. Was it more derpy? I'll probably do like the right left thing and it'll look weird. Oh. Yeah, I think it was kind of funny because like when I was watching Den-O and they were talking about memories and stuff, and like they are tackling this sort of their theming where it's like, oh, they are fighting for to protect the future and like the present and all that sort of thing. So like the characters have this sort of turmoils within them, with like, oh, what are you fighting for? Will you sacrifice yourself, like your old memories of like your existence, to preserve this time and all that sort of things? And I just felt like they just seem to tackle the, like, even though they kind of touch and go as well, they don't really like, or they have very simple sort of like answers and solutions to these kind of things, where it's like, okay, yeah, we will just fight and stuff, because it's like that's what I want to do. And I'm like, yeah, all right, sure. It's, yeah, I don't know, it's, when I compare it with DT, which I shouldn't, but like, when they both talk about memories, I'm like, well, at least someone's tackling the memory thing. I'm like, bruh, come on, man, it's Kamen Rider. The same thing I thought when I talk about like Kaiju number 8, and I just don't get it. And in Kamen Rider 01, it was like very easy. It's like, okay, yeah, this is a setting, this blah 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 blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. What? Oh no. That was a nasty. I didn't know there was something nasty in there. I didn't smell it. Maybe it's because I'm stinky myself. Wow. Maybe it's just, she looks very... I don't know if the word's gremlin. Like, she just looks kind of not human, not real. Oh, I need a kind of a little bit. Like, I'm expecting a nose, but there's no nose. And if I draw a nose, it won't look nice as well. I don't know. Michi ain't got no nose. I might actually make the eyes bigger. I think that might be it. That's what I'm missing, I think. Oh. Oh yeah, this, okay, maybe, I don't know, this might be TMI, but throughout this 11/11 and like the Black Friday sale that's going on right now, I've made a purchase of something, but like it's very funny because like I don't usually care about like Facebook advertisements and stuff, but there is one time when I bought something from Facebook before, like through a Facebook advertisement, and I think it was really funny. And like I bought a new thing from them yesterday, and this is a bit TMI, but like it's basically a shaver for stuff, for things. There is not any normal shaver. Hand shaver Pokemon card. Yeah. Hand shaver Pokemon card. That's that. I bought that. So the thing about like what got me to buy this thing is that it's not like not that it is not like other shavers in out there, you know. It's more that I feel like their marketing was really good, in the sense where like, oh, I think other shavers would be like, oh yes, close shave and all that sort of thing, and like that's just how they word it. But for this one, they say like, okay, they sent me a mail earlier. What does it say? I don't know, their marketing is just really funny to me. It makes me laugh, so I bought it, and it was actually a really good product. So I'm actually really happy about that for a freaking Facebook advertisement. They just like stuff like. So I made a purchase and I signed up for their newsletter to like get a discount, and they're like, "Hi there, props for having the balls. Say hello to better grooming care." I'm like, this is so funny, and it is just like shit. Like, now let's take your balls to the walls. Like, I think what got me was their imagery, where it's like they will show the shaver at the side, they'll just place it at the side there, and then in the background they'll just have like a pair of rambutans. I'm not making a like an analogy, it's literally a pair of rambutans. They just have a pair of ominous looking rambutans at the back there. And that is, in their marketing, they will like show like videos and gifs of like them running the shaver over the rambutan and stuff. Or like they're poking a balloon to say like, oh, it doesn't cut the balloon, so it's really safe. So that really sold me, and like, you know, when I got it and I used it, it was like, yeah, it was actually really safe. It's just that when maybe the few times that I might have screwed up, it was just a skill issue on my part. Sorry, TMI. But yeah, it's really, I think they're really funny. The way they word their stuff is really good. And I was happy with their product in the end, so like that's a win. And I was so surprised. I was just like, this was from a Facebook advertisement. Holy crap. And it's like, I wouldn't count on like other well-known brands to make this kind of like funny jokes with like a bit adult humor sort of thing. It was really good. Yeah, I had it for 4 years. Well, it's a little expensive. I think yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but at least they had some discounts and stuff. So like, yeah, it's alright. I'm not gonna say the name of the brand because like I'm not sponsored by them, although I don't think I'd be a very good sponsor for them anyway. I don't know how to word myself for a sponsor yet. But yeah, so that's one of the purchases. But yeah, we'll be getting a new house somewhat next year. So we'll be moving out. So we've been looking at some appliances and stuff. So it's very confusing. Everything is like all these specifications, all these prices and stuff is very confusing to me. There's a lot of things we just want. I think I just sort of like see what we can get that's cheap but not super cheap, to the sense where it's like we won't be skipping out on like a really good function, like a really good fridge per se, that for example. So yeah, that's the other adulting part that I've been doing. I've just been looking at it. I think what's crazy is that I was looking at a water filter or water purifier that cost 2 times the amount of like a fridge that we were looking at. Like, oh, 3 times actually. I think the fridge we were looking at was like 1.5k Singapore dollars, and the water purifier that I was looking at was at 3k 4k, and like it's just a tiny water purifier. That's crazy. It's really quite nuts. And the thing is that I wouldn't have known about their price just looking at their website. It's like they're one of those companies which are like, oh, please set up an appointment with us and we'll go through the details with you. I'm like, what is this shady business stuff? What the heck is this? Is this a cult or is it a water purifying company? They want to make it, I think it's like this, their branding and marketing tactic, where they're like making it like, oh, look, we're inviting you to this showroom to show you how the water is purified, and like it'll feel so exclusive and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I think this is good for like rich people who want to feel like rich, but I'm just a poor person who wants to feel kind of a little bit like I matter, you know. I just want a good water. So I found another water purifier that's not really attached anywhere, because the water purifier, the expensive water purifier I was looking at, was the one that you could fixate onto like the tabletop and stuff, and then the other stuff would be down below the table. So I was looking at another one that was recommended on like the Singapore forums here. I had to go to the hardware zone to find out about the prices for the expensive one, and the yeah, people recommending some other stuff, so I was finding some other ones, some water purifiers, and like I found one it's like less than $200. And it's like I have to refill my own thing. It doesn't have a cold water thing, but I'm like, it's fine. Hot water is all I need. We can do the cold water manually, it's fine. By the way, do you want me to buy oolong tea? I realized after a bit, I was like, you haven't been drinking oolong tea.
Yeah, because I'm trying to cut down on my
Right.
I don't even, I try to cut it once a week. So every Monday I buy a bottle of tea.
Hi.
And then that's it. I don't drink it.
Hi. Okay.
You see how much I'm trying.
I know, but now I feel bad. I don't know. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Why is nothing changing? I've changed up so much.
I think, I don't know, maybe we need to change up more. I don't know. Like you eat so much salad and stuff, right, every day. I don't know. Like when I hear like my colleague like gives a bunch of advice and stuff, and then she'll say like, oh, you can eat this brown rice, all that sort of thing. And I'm like, I don't want to go back to eating brown rice. It sucks. And then just like my other colleague would be looking at stuff from like calorie counters and stuff, and like, oh, this thing has so much sodium. Why is there so much sodium? Oh, the wrap gives a lot of sodium. I'm like, why does the wrap give so much sodium? What the frick? It's just a wrap. Like the wrap skin even. It's not even the whole wrap, it's just the skin. So much. I'm like, why? It's so hard to be healthy. Like, I get that. Like, I think what would help it a lot is if we exercise more, but the thing is that I think we just want more time for our own things. I feel like we exercise, we're gonna stress ourselves even more when we don't have the time to do other things. So it sucks. I think like this is just our destiny to be like unhealthy and shit. Like you could get back home and ring fit, but like I don't know how much energy you'd have for the rest of the day, the night after that, and like I don't know if that'll help as well. I don't know. It's tough. Maybe if like, yeah, I don't know, like the new place is really small, so it'll be nice if we did have some form of like easier thing, like, cause like I thought Ring Fit was like gonna be a little, I'll be more inclined to do Ring Fit cause it's like convenient. You just start up the game and that's it, but like it's also kind of not really. It's also, I don't really want to change into like another like my sportswear and I just do all this. Even more so, I don't want to go to the gym. But yeah, it's not like we can have a treadmill as well. It sucks. Well, if I really have to do a gym health arc, then I guess goodbye. I'm not coming to stream anymore. It's so tough. I mean, I guess that's why some people take like a long hiatus if they want to like maybe improve, like just find time to like get healthy or something, and like I don't know if that really works. I try to eat healthy, whereas like, I try to like make as much, like cook our own stuff and like make us eat vegetables, because god, the outside food does not have vegetables, and if they do have vegetables, it's really expensive for us as well. And like the best thing to save on money also would be meal prep, but I can't be bothered to do that. So I feel like even getting a fridge, I'm like thinking like, how much space do I even want in the fridge? I don't know. Bye Kay. Kay's going on. Bye bye. The emotes are looking good so far. Thank you so much, Kay. Smug Michi. Have a good night, Kay. And I should be ending stream soon as well. We've talked what we needed to talk. I'm just being smug right now. Okay. So we got more stuff done this time. I would still have to revisit them to do more and like just frame them and see if I want to change any more of the proportions and do a lot more with it. But right now we have the let's go emote, we have the sweaty emote, which I was actually thinking of like replacing the bite lip and stuff and like the good stuff emote as well, because I don't know, like hot in here. I don't know. Or this is just like Taihan emote, maybe, perhaps. That might be okay. Smug emote and the laughing emote. So I need one more. There is the screaming emote, which I could do as well. There's just so many emotes to do. But I only can choose 5. So now I have to see later on. We'll have to end the stream now. Okay. Time to go off. Remember, Control S. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I'll be uploading this to an archive on my YouTube channel, which you can find by typing Michiodai 31. Yes, that should be it. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good night. Have a good rest of the week. Gamba, we're almost on Friday. Bye bye.